Jenny, you're up.
Flee, run away. My entire party is going back down the ladder.
Okay, we're playing a little funnel here called the Arwich Grinder. And what happened the last time was you were all in the local tavern, the Hound, enjoying an evening drink when this very large naked man barged in and promptly collapsed dead on the floor. And he was found to be clutching the bonnet of Bessie Kerwin, the attractive daughter of the reclusive Kerwin family who lived high up beyond the pine woods. They famously helped everyone in the village of Arwich survive a famine 2 years ago by supplying the town with meat.
Well, we know how that happened now.
But otherwise, they very much keep to themselves. And so the townsfolk decided that as you all owe the Kerwin family a debt, that there's clearly something awry and something has at least happened to Bessie Kerwin. And so a group of you all head up through the pine woods to the Kerwin homestead. And then you ran into some more of these very large men. And as you rummaged around the exterior of the Kerwin homestead, you checked a well and found that it was dry at the bottom. And as you looked down into that well, you thought you could see a room or passageway. Then you also checked the abattoir, and while in the abattoir, you found a trapdoor, and this trapdoor led you down into a whole world of trouble. And let's just say that it quickly became apparent that the Kerwins didn't need rescuing from anybody, and that perhaps everybody's going to need rescuing from the Kerwins.
Ain't that always the way with the Kerwins?
The party went through some delightfully named rooms, such as the Sausage Grinder, the Echoes of Hell. They found a dark shrine to a strange pre-human god. It was a vaguely toad-like creature that was also a cross between an octopus, a wolf, and a man. And there they found this black onyx cup in front of it, or like a chalice in front of it. Damon immediately smashed it.
Oh yeah, smash
Called
that
for
thing.
it to be destroyed. I've noticed that's a trend because I was just editing The Shadow of the Beakman, and it seems to be your go-to. Smash it. Smash that thing.
Well, yeah, it's like smashing that like button, right?
Yes. If it's magical, it must be smashed.
Yeah, because it needs to be destroyed. This is what I've learned in all the DCC stuff. It's like, oh, is there a magical thing? You have to get rid of it right away.
Destroy
Yeah.
it.
Hey, but look at all the good magical stuff that happened to you in the last one, where you got all those beefy bonuses.
That's
Where
true.
you became really handsome. Of course, look what happened to Rob.
I know. It was because I rolled high when I needed to for once, and it worked out
Right.
great.
They found herds of these very large men underground. It seems that they're being reared as cattle and slaughtered for meat.
It's very much Spirited Away, but in Dungeon Crawl Classics form.
I don't recall this in Spirited Away. But...
Oh, you remember where all the adults were turned into pigs?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, except in this one, there just seems to be this kind of race of kind of...
Man-bear pig.
That the Kerwin family are doing something with. And you ran into various members and extended members of the Kerwin family and promptly killed them.
All of whom were murderous.
They all died quite easily. Then you eventually became overwhelmed by a herd of these man pigs, these very large men, and you decided to flee the underground cavern network and make your way towards the house. And we left off with you climbing up the ladder back into the abattoir area.
And behind you, you hear the sound of like running feet, and then 4 of your fellow villagers run up and are like, "Hey, sorry we're late. Did we miss anything?"
You were all left back in the tavern. You all felt guilty that everyone else was going up and you weren't. So after
No,
a
we
few
ran home
more
to like
drinks,
put on cologne and gussy up and whatnot for a night on the town.
right now you're all in the abattoir. This dark wooden house
sounds
has a
nice.
floor of blood-soaked earth. Narrow slits high on the walls let in some moonlight. There are many cast iron hooks on the walls and ceiling, some of them with a pig carcass draining its blood onto the floor.
Ooh.
An iron axe raised in a notched wooden block. Iron butcher's knives hang from places on the wall. Ceramic vats rest below each carcass to catch the blood. And there are several sealed ceramic urns in the northeast corner. They were examined by Jenny, I believe, and
Mhm.
they were found to also contain pig's blood, and beneath those she found the trapdoor. And I believe your decision when we left off was to investigate the house. But I'll leave that up to you.
Well, now that we have these 4 villagers, I think maybe we should send them down, and they could go to that place that we couldn't go to. Snicker, snicker.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound good, especially the way he's snickering. By the way, meet Slab, Brick, Chonk, and Bleat. It's a tribute to
Hi.
Damon. So you haven't explored down past the trapdoor? What's up?
No, not at all.
Wait a minute.
You should have a look.
Slab, Brick, Chonk, and Bleat look at everyone but Damon's guy who's talking right now.
Let's just say, Rob, that I think within 15 minutes of starting last time, they found this trapdoor and they went down. So they never even got to the house. They descended straight into just a whole world of hurt.
The truth is, I think if you were to look into any of our characters' faces, mine included, there's now a void, empty horror behind their eyes.
Nice.
All of them, I'm sure.
Well, I want that too.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. So you should go down there.
And be part of the scene.
Yeah,
so we
you're
go to the
not going
house?
to know what we know. Yeah, let's go to the house.
I'm all for going to the house.
Yeah, definitely the house. We've seen everything else. The well just goes down to that horrible place, Shudder. All 4 of my characters shudder in synchrony. If I look at the map correctly, there's like, the porch and a main entrance and kind of a back or side entrance too, right?
Yes, indeed. There is another door there.
Well, Reese, who is the smartest of my 4, suggests that we go in the back door, thinking we've announced our presence good enough. Let's not go in the front.
I'm for that.
Okay.
Yep.
Bleat and Brick are both smugglers / bootleggers. They're never going to want to go in the front door.
Right, there we go.
Okay. This room is used to keep tools, muddy boots, and slops intended for the pigs.
Ugh.
Tools kept here include a wooden wheelbarrow, 3 axes,
Ooh.
1d6 axes, if any of your characters want to pick them up,
Yeah, actually.
and
Chocolate
6
chip.
5-foot-long poles with dull iron hooks at the end of them.
Oh, are those also weapons?
Does not give a damage thing for them. It just says 6 5-foot-long poles with dull iron hooks.
All right,
So
well, I'll
they're
take an
dull.
axe. You say they're 1d6?
The axes are, yes.
Okay, so Dorking will take one.
There's 3 of them.
Fenwick would like one, please.
Okay, that's 2.
Can Chonk have one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
There are several buckets here, some of which seem to contain kitchen waste and firewood stacked along the north end of the room.
So Reese will do a quick search just to make sure we're not missing anything at all. Like there's no other silly magic items that need to be destroyed, just to be clear.
In the
No.
slop room?
Then in here, just these slop buckets.
Okay. Are they magic?
Probably go through those really carefully.
Like, ever full slot buckets?
Rob goes through them carefully.
He doesn't. No.
You find some evidence of human remains,
Ooh.
a few fat fingers, a
Ugh.
big toe, and an ear.
Gross.
Ugh. Nope.
Well, it looks like we're going in the front door.
I guess we're going in the front door after all.
So a long wooden porch wraps around the front of the house. It has a slanted roof with a gutter designed to channel rainwater into the easternmost of 5 barrels lined up along the eastern portion of the porch. The barrels all have closed wooden lids. There's also a rocking chair on the porch, and then there is a door in the center that leads into the house proper.
Reese will listen at the door.
Reese hears nothing.
Okay.
Just the chirping of the crickets.
Looks over his shoulder at everybody else. Do we just go in then?
Let's go in.
Okay.
The front door
Yeah.
has a latch, but you can't see a way to open it. But there's like a hole cut in it at about eye level, and you can see a piece of string going in through that hole.
Oh, so are you saying we can't open it? It's latched
It appears to be latched on the inside,
on the
but it
inside.
looks like it's done
But the
with some kind
string
of
might-
makeshift string thing.
Okay.
Oh, might be a trap. That might be a
Yeah.
trap. Is there any other way in?
Or if we were able to pull the string, that would unlatch it, right? And then we could open the door. Is that
Yeah,
could
but
be
there could also
trapped.
be a shotgun.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
also a shotgun.
Right.
Yes, I said I haven't contributed nothing to the team yet. Chonk, his agility of 14, he said he waves everybody away from the door, and he's gonna try like pulling the string from kind of being on the side of the door and ready to leap out of the way.
Okay. Chonk pulls the string, and you hear a click as the door unlatches and gently swings open.
Yeah, good.
All right. well,
Within, you see a modestly furnished sitting room with coal still burning in the fireplace.
Hmm.
Poker lies by the fireplace, an iron poker. The room smells of age and mildew. A small, unlit lamp has been placed on a table near a shelf containing a few moldering books. One volume is on the table near the lamp.
Ooh, I wonder what they like to read.
Yeah, I can't help but figure. I want to know what the book is.
The book's in very poor condition, half eaten by mold, but it is heavily illustrated. The title reads Travels Among the Savages by Sir John Grayingville.
Hmm.
Many of the illustrations are licentious in nature or quite gruesome,
Ooh.
and the book falls open naturally to a plate depicting a man being butchered by a huge, hairy northern wild man.
oh, that's pleasant bedtime reading. Yeah.
The other books on the shelf are in even worse condition than that.
How to Cook Humans.
No, only one of them, called Husbandry of Ye Pigs and Swine, shows signs of having been opened recently. The other books are completely destroyed.
Worst library ever. Well, we have stairs or a hallway.
There's a hallway leading to the south and a stairwell leading up from here to the second floor.
Hallway.
Hallway, yeah, let's do hallway. And there's a door right away to our right. Like if we were to go down that hallway, to our right would be a door immediately, pretty much.
Yes, I think so. Hallway. This hallway is carpeted with a reddish-brown dyed wool carpet, spongy and moldy underfoot from dampness. Yellow paper hangs from the wall, and there are signs everywhere of extreme water damage.
What are they doing in this
And
house?
there are doors leading off through various points here. So yes, there is a door immediately to your right. There's also the corridor continues below where you can see four doors to the left and right.
Should we have a look in that door?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yes.
So you're going in the door to the right.
Yes.
This appears to be the Kerwin's kitchen. The odor of rotting vegetables and mouse are strong in here.
Oh.
As soon as you enter the room, mice run from the light of your torches and cockroaches can be seen scuttling into cracks in the wooden walls. The vegetable odor comes from a large open bin where slops are composting. The kitchen is slovenly. Herbs and smoked meat hang from the ceiling. There's a wooden cutting board on the table that has clearly not been cleaned after bloody raw meat was cut on it. And now a loaf of bread sits on the blood-stained board. Mice have clearly been nibbling from the loaf.
I'm hearing free lunch.
Mm-hmm. You help yourself.
Can we check any cupboards or?
Sure, as you go through the cupboards, and every time you open one, you can see a mouse tail disappearing or more cockroaches scattering. But you find just some salt, some mouse-eaten bags of flour. Nothing unusual.
Okay. That was worth a try. Any of you gents want to do anything in this kitchen?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's pretty clear what goes on in here.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's home first. Let's keep looking in these rooms.
You
Yeah.
hear a faint creaking from somewhere above in the house.
Okay.
Where to next?
I figured there might be somebody there, but I also don't want anybody hitting us from behind, so I think we should finish off in this hallway.
Agreed.
Yep.
So the next, looks like there's 2 doors on to the north and the south, to our left and our right.
Yep.
I don't know. Somebody pick one.
Left.
Okay.
This large room contains a comfortable bed and a reasonably well-made dresser and wardrobe. Lying in the bed is a wizened old man who some of you recognize as Uncle Charles Kerwin. You know that he lost his left leg at the knee at one point, and so no longer can climb stairs. He's old, with only a few wisps of white hair left on his bald and wrinkled pate. He sleeps most of the time now, and is usually bedridden. He is in deep slumber at the moment.
Close the door. Back him up, back him up, back him up.
Yep. Yep.
No,
All
Door to
right.
the south.
Door to the south.
Do we know
This-
enough about the Kerwins to know who's like, kind of in charge, like the
Yeah.
matriarch or patriarch of the family?
We hadn't found Uncle Charles, Ike, and Bessie, I do believe.
You just found Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles is a confirmed bachelor, we know that. And he is Ike's brother.
Can you get that family tree up there, Garrett?
Yeah,
Just-
only $50 a month.
Nice.
Introductory 25.
There are 8 Kerwins that you know of. The elderly grandfather Ike, Uncle Charles, who you just saw asleep in bed, who lives with his brother as a confirmed bachelor. Ward and Caroline Kerwin, she having married into the family from nearby Ipsum. I believe you killed them last time.
Yep.
Their son Wilbur, their older daughter Eliza, and her husband Alan Merritt. Or maybe it was them you killed. I can't remember.
We tied them up, and when we went back to look for them, there were blood trails leading
That's
down.
right.
Oh, yeah. And their beautiful younger daughter, Bessie, who cannot be more than 16 and who has set many a village lad's mind to courting. And it was her hat, her bonnet, that led you on this journey. So, shall I continue with the room to the south?
Sure.
This room contains 6 crude bunks situated around the walls, with garments strewn haphazardly on floors and on pegs on the walls. This is obviously the room of young boys or men, and there are several items scattered among the clothing. Wooden animals, toy kind of animals made of wooden leather, like pigs, goats, and cows.
No cheesecake posters.
Nothing like that at all.
Farrah Fawcett isn't hanging somewhere.
She is not. Perhaps if you go back down the trapdoor, she might be hanging on a meat hook somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing to see there.
I suppose not. 2 more rooms to go.
Okay, yeah. North or south, take your pick.
Let's do north again, I suppose.
This appears to be some kind of pantry. This area contains shelves of flour, as well as dried fruits and nuts, and even a few jars of honey and preserves.
Nice things.
There's a table here containing a large sausage grinder,
Not nice.
and several hams and sausages hang from the ceiling. Lengths of cleaned intestine for natural casings are in a cask beneath the table.
Nice.
Well, I don't want to see how that sausage was made. That is for sure.
No.
There are some rather shoddy looking shelves along the eastern wall.
Anything on the shelves?
Who's looking?
That would be, let's see here.
Picking the least valuable character. I love how I could hear you all picking your least valuable character.
Okay, so Fenwick, who has a lucky sign of Fox's cunning and can find and disable traps, will go and check.
That's cool for a 0 level. Yeah, finds an ill-conceived door
Oh,
that just has these shelves just poorly nailed to it. So the eastern wall contains a secret door.
all right. Shall we pull it open?
And what's behind it?
Beyond the door is a smaller room containing a butcher's block, several iron butcher's knives and cleavers, and iron hooks in the ceiling. Some of the hooks have cuts of smoked meat on them, preparatory to making sausage. But the cuts are clearly taken from enormous humans.
Yes.
There is also a barrel here and a basin of water. Oh, and there is also a trapdoor on the floor with an iron ring pull.
Oh gosh, that probably just goes down to where we don't want to go. I don't know. Maybe we should have a look.
We could at least open it and look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay. The trapdoor opens with a creak, And below it, as expected, is a narrow tunnel with iron rungs. It leads down about 30 feet, and you can definitely see some kind of chamber down there with you can just kind of make out the shapes of like cloth sacks down there.
Wasn't 30 feet about the depth we had to go, both in the well and in the abattoir?
Yeah, funny that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we want to go down there. We've seen enough.
Okay.
Oh, how bad can it be?
Oh, only... Okay. Again, you survey our faces.
All right, fine.
Did you want that? I mean, if you want it, please help yourself.
Go down and take a look if you want.
Yeah.
Send somebody down.
Fine. We'll just
Well, no,
go with this other stuff.
honestly, I
There
wouldn't
are
mind
four of you.
triangulating where it was.
Yeah, there are
We
four
could
of you. You're
do-
all completely interchangeable. Just send one of you down.
True. Well, let's explore the not subterranean part, and if we can't
Yeah.
find anything useful, then maybe we'll consider.
Okay, so you want to leave both of these rooms and check that room to the south?
Yeah.
All right. This room is a jumble of old furniture, dust and cobwebs. Furniture is not well made and has been gnawed by mice.
Does it look like it would be flammable?
It's all quite damp and moldy and
Okay,
mildewed
okay.
and covered in mouse droppings. And between the cushions, you can see like mouse nests.
Jeez. Okay.
But not rats.
Nope.
Thank God. Thank God there are no rats.
Cosmic rats.
The worst kind.
Or cosmic mice. Giant cosmic mice. That would be worse. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to go upstairs or do you want to check down to downstairs?
I think it's time to go upstairs. I do not want to go down.
Okay. Lead the way.
Okay. Creaky, rickety stairs
Oh,
lead you upstairs to the upstairs hallway. The upstairs hallway, again, has peeling yellow wallpaper. At the end of the corridor, there is a trapdoor in the ceiling with a pole rope.
oh.
Above you, you hear occasional noises.
Oh, an
Sounds
attic.
like almost something like elephantine Just- creaking in the ceiling above, like just something really large and slow and heavy.
Anyone think that might be Grandpa Ike or whatever?
We got we got 4 doors right here next to us. Should we
Fine.
go to the north?
Wow.
Just do it. Open them all.
You going north?
Yeah.
It's a closet of some kind. This musty chamber filled with bed linens, brooms, and the like.
Okay, bed knobs and broomsticks. Should we open the door to the north?
Yep.
Okay.
This room is noisome with the foul reek of sulfur and other scents less identifiable but more disturbing. Apart from the expected furniture, there's a small shelf of moldering books. That's pretty much it.
Have another look at the books.
Okay. Even though only about a third of the words of any of these books are legible, you find them very disturbing to look at. The mold seems to have gotten into the illustrations not randomly, but to somehow highlight certain disgusting abnormalities of the creatures depicted within. The books are titled The Book of the Gates of Life and Death, Wonders of Ye Dark, and The Book of Ibon Stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll not be checking any of those out.
Yeah. I've only listened to the audiobooks. I've never actually read them.
All right, we have one more door here on the north, so it's be the north to the east.
Okay, this is the room of Ward and Caroline's 2-year-old son, Wilbur. It contains a bed and a chest with clothing, as well as a few treasures, pearly carved wooden soldiers, a collection of pine cones, and a ratty squirrel's tail.
That's a toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe anything's a toy. That probably would be a fun one.
This household is weird.
Yeah, I don't like this house.
Again, you hear a creaking above you, and when you look up, you could just see the ceiling above you just seems to be like bowing inward towards you.
What could go wrong?
Let's quick. Well, do we want to just... Let's keep looking. Let's keep
Yeah,
looking.
next doors, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go.
so you're heading south. You're going to go left or right?
We say southwest.
Sure.
This large room contains somewhat better furnishings than the rest of the house you've seen so far. The bed has curtains drawn around it. There's a vanity with an actual glass mirror and drawers.
rummage the vanity.
Inside the vanity, you find a collection of jewelry.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oof. Yeah, you find 20 pieces of jewelry.
Plenty for everyone.
Wow.
Each piece of jewelry is worth 6 silver pieces.
Nice.
And then you find
I think there are literally 20 of us characters. So we can each have a piece of jewelry.
you find
Yay.
7 more pieces.
I've only got 4 tonight, Damon.
Oh, okay.
I had to make room for Rob.
You find 7 more pieces of jewelry of higher quality worth 9 gold
9.
pieces.
Oh,
9
wow.
gold pieces. The first ones were worth silver.
Mm.
Wow.
Are any of you a jeweler or a moneylender?
I don't think so.
Got a merchant.
Or in the travel business? A merchant. You'll do.
Chonk is a merchant from way back.
Chunk recognizes one of the pieces of jewelry as a particularly fine pocket watch that you distinctly remembers a business partner that he had some dealings with several months prior who had passed through town.
Huh.
He
Passed
probably
away through
stayed
town. Yeah.
here for dinner. Okay.
Or anything is it?
Why don't I'm going for the bed. So Chopsy, my woodcutter, is gonna go over to the bed and be like, who did her?
The bed is just a well-made bed. There's nothing, you don't find anything unusual in there at all.
Oh well.
Okay, let's go. Let's go find something else.
Less loud, less excitement.
Again, above you, you hear slow, heavy movement.
Door to the east.
Door to the east.
Oh.
This room again looks like it belongs to a couple. There's a bed, and there's also signs of people preparing for a baby to arrive, including an unused bassinet, some cloth diapers, swaddling clothes, and
Why would anybody have kids here?
Well, wasn't that one lady pregnant? That Caroline or whatever?
Yeah.
Not
Just saying.
anymore. Are there dressers or anything like that?
yes, but they just contain clothing
Okay,
or baby clothes.
and there's no other. Oh, dang it! I was trying to think if there's anything that we can use in here, but I guess let's just keep moving.
Okay, so you go down the hall, and from where you are, there are 3 rooms south of you that you have not explored, and 2 rooms north of you that you have not explored.
The trap door, is that between the 2 doors on the end of the hall?
Correct.
Okay.
And that's just, a standard old house trapdoor with the, the rope hanging down,
Okay.
pull to open.
Is there any light leaking through, or is it hard to tell?
You can't tell.
Okay. Because I guess are our torches the only thing that is lighting the area?
Yes, because it is nighttime now still.
Okay.
So it's well into the night here.
All right. Let's toss the rooms quick. See if we can find anything useful.
Okay, you go into the first room to the south here.
Sure. Long one.
This room again is made up. It's got just a single bed and like a dresser. You also notice that the inside of the door has a bolt, which allows it to be locked from the inside. It's pretty well maintained, like a spare room or a guest bedroom, perhaps.
I'll toss the dresser quick just to see if there's anything in there.
And
Yeah.
the dresser's completely empty.
Let's move on then.
Okay.
The next bedroom or the next room down.
Okay.
First one to the south, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The small bed. At least that's what it looks like.
This room has the appearance of a woman's room and is unremarkable except for a stench of rotting meat
Ugh.
Oh,
that seems to seep in from the room across the hall from it.
really? Nobody in the bed. There's no sign of anybody being in here or any blood in this room?
Nope.
Okay. And then I guess, do we want to open up the room across the way if it's that
Same
smelly?
Yeah.
Okay, just peek it in. Peek in the smelly room.
Okay. This room is just filled with sealed barrels, and the air is absolutely foul with the stench of rotting
Ugh.
meat.
Oh, close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
As you close the door, you hear a thump from the ceiling above you,
Okay.
and then slow, heavy footsteps moving away to the west, to the far end of the house.
Okay, opposite the trap door.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you. Well, we want to just keep looking at these two rooms, or we want to go upstairs?
We may as well check out the rooms while we're here.
Hey, let's do it.
I don't want to be surprised.
North or south?
I don't know. South.
Jake's buy me a Coke. Gotcha, dude.
South, again, a room filled with sealed wooden barrels that are just oozing rotted blood and meat. The stench is just overpowering in here.
The room to the north.
Opening the door to the room to the north, you find an absolutely filthy room. The bedclothes are rotted in the corner. The floors and walls are smeared with human waste.
Ugh.
And standing at the center of the room is this almost skeletal, emaciated woman. She's extremely sickly, extremely pale. She has long, dark, lank hair, and her naked abdomen flaps like a large, empty bag down between her knees. And upon seeing you enter the room, she lets out a shriek. You leave my baby alone, or his father will do for you. And she rushes to attack you.
Oh,
Roll
God.
for initiative.
This is awful. All right.
Ooh, a 20.
11.
5.
Oof.
14.
Okay, Rob, you're up.
Okay, so she's charging to the attack, and we're all 20 crowded, or however many crowded into the room.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So I'm gonna do this in agility order, just for fun. So Bleat is gonna kind of like split off to the side and get a clear shot with his sling. Yeah. Doink. For a 2. That's a
Oh, it's
natural
a
1,
fumble.
I'll point out. That is a
It's a
fumble.
fumble. Fumble. Fumble.
The first roll of the game is a fumble.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. It's a miss, obviously. And
Well,
a
good news. I don't have any of
fumble.
that fancy armor, so my fumble
Yeah.
die won't be too long. For a 2. Yes, I rolled better on my D4 than my D20.
You trip, but may
Ah.
recover with a DC 10 reflex save. Otherwise, you spend the next round prone.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. 15.
Okay.
So he rolls and stands up like a pro. Brick will also sling for an ocho. Assume that'll be a miss.
No, that will hit.
Oh, really?
She's
All
very
right.
sickly.
Yay! Sickly defensive old woman.
She's not old.
so
she's
that's
just,
gonna
she's
be-
young.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as in this would be Bessie.
3. 3 damage.
3 damage. Yep. Okay, yep, that is hurting her.
Okay. Chonk has his newfound axe. It's not rolling. 3. That'll be a miss, I assume. And then Slab with his Dwarven pick for an 18.
Ooh.
Oh, an
Gee.
18 will hit.
For a whopping 2.
Okay, she was already sickly and not doing good. She's really not doing good now.
So we've tried to reason with her.
I don't think you can reason with her. It seems like her mind is completely broken. And she is just raving and raving about her baby and how you're here to steal her baby and nobody's going to take her baby away from her and his daddy's going to do for you. And how is he going to do for you? Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, are we going to find out? That
yeah.
That doesn't seem likely.
You're going to find out right now. Where's my magic D4? Here it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a 1. Oh, it's gonna be for one of Rob's. Okay, and it's gonna be number 3.
Ooh.
Not Chog.
She just lashes out at him, digs her nails into him, and tries to bite him.
Armor class 11.
That is
Take
gonna
my
be for
agility.
a 17.
Ooh.
11d9, I said. Yeah, it's a hit.
That's just gonna be 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
Oh, shave him down.
Wait, oh no,
Does
that's
that
enough. Yeah, Chog's down.
Does that kill you? Yeah, that could kill you.
Chog
Right.
has 1.
That's right. That's right.
Actually, is that the first fatality? As everybody else still has all their characters, as
Yeah.
far as I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. About
Fatality.
time. All
Goodbye,
right.
goodbye.
He empties his pockets onto the floor and says, "Avenge my death and drink in my memory."
Oh, you're close enough. You can get him. Right. Dang. So she's still up, and it looks like she was pregnant. And it looks like, does it look like she just had the baby?
difficult to tell. She's
this-
definitely still got the skin from, I mean, she's got,
I don't know
Just-
that normal biological functions really are at play here.
yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if like she has fresh blood on her legs, like this happened, an hour ago, or if this happened like a day ago. But I guess either way, we're just gonna
She's
attack
killing
her.
people left and right here, man. No time to think.
We're gonna bonk her out. We're gonna bonk her out.
Oh God! Don't show me the
Bruce.
picture.
That
Ugh.
picture. Ugh.
Bruce is gonna roll an 11. Oh, that? Oh yeah, that's going down.
An 11 hits.
What the hell is he using? Oh, he was using a dagger. Dagger with a thing. A thing with a roll. You roll it, and it's a 4!
Yes. She falls screaming to the floor
Ugh.
and dies. And as she does so, you hear a child's screaming cry above you.
Oh no! This is only going to get better. I can see.
This is creepy.
I don't like this at all.
Well, let's go upstairs.
Oh sure, yeah, okay.
I'll go upstairs first.
We'll go meet the baby, which I'm sure is perfectly safe. And is
Yep.
it going to be a normal baby?
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be a normal baby.
Okay.
with human need.
So you pull down the trapdoor and ladder extends down from it. And you all climb up. And as you're climbing up, you hear a loud rushing stomping noise. Like two elephants rushing towards the trapdoor entrance. And as you climb the ladder and the first of you peeks your head in,
Yep.
you hear a loud squeal of alarm, like that of a frightened child. And then
Oh.
a slow, ponderous movement heading back to the west. So to the opposite end of the attic.
Oh, we
Okay.
scared it.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
So now you all ascend the ladder and you enter the attic. The attic space is nearly empty, and the attic windows have all been boarded up from within. There are a few barrels scattered here and there. Lots of them are upended, and they contain smears of blood or small gobbets of meat.
Yeah.
So how long is this room? Would this be like 120 feet? I guess how far would the light of a torch get?
A torch would light up a good half of this area.
Okay. So Tatey Beggars is gonna take the torch and just kind of work his way around and see what he can see. Now the whole way through we've smelt mold. We've seen mold as in like it's just everywhere. It's growing on everything.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like up into the rafters.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And is it the same color? Is it changing color?
No, it's black mold.
Okay. Perfect.
Oof, that's going to cost them cleanup.
It's what you'd expect to find in an abandoned rotting house.
Okay.
The best kind of mold.
All right. And then yeah, Tatey's just gonna work his way across the room.
Okay, as he's making his way across the room, he is. Can you give me a DC 10 reflex save?
Oh, rolled a 10. Oh.
Okay. As he's moving across the room, you feel a splash of liquid pass you and then splash onto the floor in the shadows to your right.
Okay. So like something shot something at me.
Again, you can hear slow, heavy shuffling movement at the western end of the attic.
I think something's over here.
Are we all up there now?
Yes.
Bring that slingshot over here, and I'm gonna try and work my way over. And if you see something, bop it.
Yeah, Brick will follow along, sling at the ready.
Okay. So then Tatey's just gonna take his time and just slowly inch forward to try and see what's around. Got his pitchfork at the ready. Just kind of slowly inching towards the west wall.
Is he wielding his pitchfork in front of him?
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
Should all of us do this?
Yes.
Okay.
10.
Oh, roll the nat one. Natural one leads to a 2.
Wow.
Oh, nice, Rob.
Natural 20, what a waste. But I mean, it's good to go quickly, I guess.
Anyway, you got to kill a baby.
We don't know what this is.
You want to do it quickly.
Okay. Jenny rolled a 10. Damon 17.
I got a 2.
Okay, Rob, you're up.
Okay, so what is charging at us here?
Nothing.
Well, why roll initiative? Okay.
You can just see Garrett's character slowly making his way across to the west with his pitchfork in front of him.
All right.
Take
Brick and Beat
beggars.
will flank him with their slings and be ready to shoot at anything that pops out or squeals or anything's really at this point.
Okay. Is that everybody for you?
Well, I've got Slab. I don't want to crowd in here. Oh, he's got infravision, but there's a torch in front of him, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't help. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just kind of waiting to see if anything's going to come out and attack us. So.
You can, like, almost all of the attic is lit up at this point,
Okay.
and you still see nothing in front of you.
What the hell? Wait, how about looking up? Slab's going to look up at the ceiling and see if anything jumped up there and is waiting to plop down on us.
There are like some cobwebs and just moldy beams and such, but nothing unusual that you can see. Damon?
Is there room for my 4 characters to like have weapons out and continue circling and trapping the beast baby?
How many people are leading this front line? I know there's 2 of Rob's. And how
One
many
of
of
mine.
yours, Garrett? So one of
One.
yours, 3.
Yep.
Yeah, you could probably have 2 more people there.
All right, I'll send 2 over.
And what about the other 2? They want to do
Hanging
anything?
back and waiting to recover after those first 2 die.
Okay.
They suggest if it's possible to take this thing prisoner, we should do it. It might give us leverage down below.
So who do we have in this front line?
Tatey beggars. He's a rutabaga farmer.
My Brick and Bleat are up there.
Spade and Dorking. What could go wrong?
Well, as you're slowly making your way westward with your weapons drawn, you hear this shriek. It sounds like a child. It sounds like, like a toddler, followed by this sound of stampeding elephants. And the whole attic shakes, and a wall of force hits the 5 leading characters here.
Oh, shit.
And let me see who we
Nothing's going to happen. This is just nothing's going to happen. Don't worry about it.
It's just a giant invisible baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, it's going to be Spade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to be 19 to hit, which I know is going to hit.
Just barely.
And Spade just feels this enormous slap, which sends him flying through the air, through the rafters,
Oh.
for 7 points of damage.
Oh.
And his body just shatters
Yeah.
against the upper rafters.
Oh yeah. There's nothing
And
left of this.
his head explodes like a melon.
Oh yeah, that's it. He's gone.
The shrieking continues, and you can't see anything, but you can feel something just in the midst of you, and you all pretty much start to scatter at this point. But oh my god, Dorking
Okay.
is the unfortunate recipient here,
Oh, okay. I'm sure that he'll be fine.
and it's a 12. Does a 12 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, 12 hits, and Dorking likewise just goes flying in the opposite direction. Takes 5 points of damage.
Dead.
He goes sailing over all of the remaining characters standing by the trapdoor entrance and explodes like a balloon on the wall behind.
Yep. That's it. All right.
Jenny, you're up.
Flee! Flee! Run away! My entire party is going back down the ladder. We are retreating.
Okay. Okay, all of your characters are going back down. Are going back down. Yeah, you
Yep.
still can't. Yeah, okay. And then Garrett, you're up.
God. So I guess the whole idea was that one of them was going up to take a look. Everybody else
We
could
saw
look
how
up.
that turned out.
At this point, Tatey's just gonna try and feeling this wall and seeing the 2 people get hit. Is there kind of like a Tatey's gonna try and use the pitchfork to swing at an area that looks like it would hit something. Oh man.
Sure. Okay, go for it.
Are there okay? So we'll see what happens here. Okay. So that's gonna be an 11 to hit the darkness.
You feel the pitchfork connect with something, although you still don't see anything. But when you do, you hear a pained shriek right in front of you. Like Jenny said, it just sounds like there's a giant invisible baby here.
Wow.
Do you want to roll your damage?
Yes, I do. 5 of the hit points.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, this is sounding more and more like the movie Spirited Away. This whole thing.
Yeah, so then I guess at this point, then Tady's gonna yell, "It's right in front of my face!"
Okay, Garrett, you're still up. Oh, everybody else is fleeing, are they?
Yeah.
And everybody else was down the ladder since we had so many people going up.
I'm
So I
not.
only
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
fleeing.
I don't know about everybody.
my one character up.
Jenny's characters did.
Back to Rob.
Okay, so Brick and Bleat had their slings. They see where the pitchfork is. They're shooting at that, and the sound of the shrieking. Here goes Bleat for 5. Here comes Brick. I'm assuming a 5 does not hit.
A 5 does not hit.
17, however, for our good friend
Oh,
Brick
17 will hit.
for a D. Count them 4 for 2 points.
There you
All
go.
right.
Blink.
Again, you hear a shriek of pain, but see nothing.
Flab sees all the boon companions who he may have met just the other day in trouble and charges forward with his dwarven pick
Well done.
for 5.
Not well done.
Nope, that's gonna miss. So we've still got Tady, Brick, Bleat, and Slab in this fray here.
Well, assuming we're just going in initiative, I think we're down
Well,
to.
Bleat and Brack are back a bit because they shot their slings.
All right,
Well, they were,
but
I guess they were
Tady,
kind of close, though. Yeah.
yeah, has Tady fled or is he still there?
No, because he. So for one, 2 people around him have just floated on the walls, and he kind of
Yeah.
just stabbed forward to try and hope that something would kill something, and he's
Okay,
just in shock at the moment and not wanting to take an attack of opportunity.
I have 2 remaining characters, and this is now the sunk cost fallacy. So Gump is going to rush in and try and strike that space that he already knows has been hit. So here we go. He gets a 3,
okay,
Ah.
that's not gonna do anything.
and Reese is gonna do the same thing because he's not very. He's
Okay,
he's just whatever.
he's not very bright. Just say it.
5.
Oh my god.
Five does not hit.
Oh, it's I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
both of them flail
flail.
blindly at nothing.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Okay, that changes things because now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are now 6 in the
Yes,
fray here.
that's right.
So that is going to be Brick is feeling this rush of wind in front of their face.
We've rolled a lot of 5s. I think it would be only sporting if you'd roll some 5s.
Yeah, really.
That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, 15 is going to be a hit.
Brick goes sailing across the attic.
Sailing away.
He already just starts exploding on impact, and then
How much damage was that?
the walls take. It was 6 hit points of damage.
Okay, that's more than 3.
I assume he's dead.
Yes.
That was Brick. That is going to be it. Jenny is up. All of Jenny's characters are in the hallway downstairs.
Oh,
Okay. Brave Flight Plan is going to creep back up the stairs with pitchfork in hand
Okay, that's a dumb
try-
idea.
to
Okay.
to try to help. He will hurl his pitchfork towards the source of the trumpeting or whatever.
Okay, so that'll be your agility bonus if you've got one.
I do not.
All right.
All right.
He hurls his pitchfork like a spear just blindly across the attic towards his companions in the hope that he will somehow strike. And
And not hit one of them.
you see the pitchfork just hang in the air and a shriek erupts. And it is clear that it has somehow hit home. So roll your damage
That would be a 1d8 plus 1.
wow.
Which is a 2.
for a 2. All
Okay.
right. Okay,
Okay.
but still, well done.
Okay, so the rest of my characters are just going to stay there.
Yeah, they could stand
Okay.
guard in case the rest of the family comes running.
They're- Yeah, they're just going to stay. They're going to stand guard. They're not as brave as Flight Plan.
We're back to Garrett.
Baggers. Rolling. Nope. Rolls a 4. Not gonna do it. Tries to
Nope.
stab and just wildly do whatever and just shit in his pants right now.
Okay, what about your other characters?
They're down below,
Oh, okay.
so they're like rear guard. Tatey Beggars was the leader of the Beggars gang, and he was the only one brave enough to go upstairs at the stomping.
Okay.
So just to keep in mind, everybody, there is a pitchfork hanging off this thing now,
Yeah.
so you can see it.
Now we're back to Rob.
Okay. Bleat shoots another sling at the thing. For a
Ooh!
natural 20, my friend.
Oh,
there
very
we
good.
go.
That's a critical
Very
sling.
good.
All right, so the main damage is a rocket 1d4 minus 1 for 1. But my special thing is lucky. Oh, no, that's the dead guy. I have nothing to say. 1d4.
A special lucky dead guy.
I've rolled a 2 on the crit
A
table.
2. Foe jabbed in the eye.
Bonk.
Ugly bruising and inflict plus 1d4 damage.
Ooh, okay. An extra 1.
Okay.
So all of that critical netted me 2 damage in sum. But yes, an invisible bruise on his eye. Or it does.
Do you have any
Oh,
more
that leaves
characters?
Slab. Yes, Slab
Yep.
with the pick. D20. Keep them coming. Criticals. 8.
An 8 makes it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That is a whopping D4. 3.
He aims the pick next to the pitchfork, and yeah, 3 damage.
So
Yeah,
for 3.
there's a howl, and you can see blood running down in midair, which is clearly clinging to some invisible bleeding thing in front of you. Jamin, you are up, I believe.
Right. Well, we're gonna try again. We have a target. Hit the target. 7.
7
Looks like I
does
hit the
not
target.
make it.
Try again with the other character. 12.
12 makes it.
There we go. This could be the killing blow, my
Good
friends. What's the
do it.
damage here? This is Reese. Okay. He's got a club.
He knows how to use
Club away for 4 points of damage.
it. Bonk.
Very nice.
It's still up.
A blammo. Take that. Game over.
Now it's this thing's turn. Who are we going after? I've got Tatey, Bleat, Slab, Gump, and Reese here. 1, 2,
Yep.
And
3,
Flight Plan.
4, 5. What?
And Flight Plan, who no longer has a pitchfork.
Oh, and Flight Plan? Okay.
Yeah.
If they got
Okay.
close enough.
You're going to put yourself... I didn't think you were close enough, but...
Yeah, I thought you threw it from too far.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I mean, I threw it, so I don't know.
If you'd like Flight Plan to
No.
be okay. 1, 2. So I've got Tatey, Bleat, Slab, Gump, and Reese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be Bleat.
Of course it is.
Let's use the special.
Yay.
Out of nowhere, you suddenly see what looks like a mouth manifesting, and it's about 4 feet above you. And it's just this kind of like green bubbling bile that's vaguely in the shape of a mouth. And all of a sudden, this wave of this green bubbling bile
Ew.
shoots out
Ugh.
towards Bleat. And gonna need a DC 10 reflex save from Bleat.
Okay. 20 plus 1. Reflex save for a 19.
All right, yeah, okay. And Bleat manages to avoid it.
I was worried that was going to be one of those partial damage on the save, but yay.
Jenny is up.
Okay. So Flight Plan doesn't really have a weapon anymore. So
There's like dead people around whose weapons he could pick up. Brick dropped a sling. Chonk dropped an axe.
okay.
It was
In
D6
that
damage,
case,
the axe.
I will take up the axe, and Flight Plan will run forward and try to chop his axe into the mouth that is above him.
Sure.
It's a little high, but maybe he'll get the throat. All right, here we go.
Ooh, it's a
Isn't that a
fumble.
fumble?
Oh.
It's a
Oh, the
fumble.
second one.
Sucks.
Okay, roll a d4. A 3. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Aw. Okay, well that sucks.
Are all of your other people just staying in the hallway still?
Yeah, they're just gonna stay there.
Pull out a deck of cards.
Okay.
They're letting Flight Plan do all the work.
Yeah, Garrett is up.
Our only hope.
So I rolled an 8 to try and hit the thing.
Oh yeah, an 8 will hit.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, great. I rolled a 1. Let's just shave this thing down. Come on.
Okay, and is that you done?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, we're back to Rob.
Oh my god. All right. Well, Bleat dodged out of the way. He's just going to keep on slinging. He feels pretty good after that critical last time. And misses with a 5. Slab with the pick. 19
19. That'll hit.
for 1.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this thing's bobbing and weaving.
The more hits you make, the more blood seems to flow out of this thing, and you can see that it's got like a heavy torso, and it seems to have 2 pairs of arms and
Ah.
2 pairs of legs.
What?
And again, you can see the vague shape of a mouth with this green bile in it, and within that bile, you can see teeth that look almost like a double row of like shark teeth.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a conjoined twin invisible
No,
baby.
no, this is that evil. This is the evil god that we saw below. Okay, yep, I got you guys. Here we go. Kill it. No, 8.
8 hits.
Oh,
Eight make-
really like
Now
terrible,
roll
but
big.
terrible's still good. All right, this is a staff.
Not a 1.
2.
4.
2.
Two. All right. Yeah, you're really beating this thing down.
Yeah, here we
So-
go. Here we go. I have another character. 16.
16
geez.
hits.
Club to the groin for 2 points.
Yeah, this thing is like you can just hear it wheezing now. It sounds like its breathing is extremely labored.
Ew,
But however,
it-
we've got Tady, Bleat, Slab, Gump, and Reese. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5. And that is going to be a 2. It's going to go for Bleat. And oof, that's going to be a 4. That's not going to hit at
Hey.
all. Yeah, this thing is too weakened. And we are back to Jenny.
All right. Well, with my -2 penalty here, any chance of pulling that pitchfork out of the creature?
That'd be your turn.
You've still got the
Uh,
axe.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead with the axe. I mean,
Roll above an 8.
We can spend luck
okay.
too.
Oh, oh yeah, you could burn some luck.
sure, I'll burn luck.
Okay, so then it
Probably
connects.
could have done that sooner.
Okay,
but
it
it's a hit.
connects. And
Now you know.
do I take a penalty out of this? Is out
Nope.
of the one?
I think it's
six?
just the to hit. Yeah. The D6. Come
Oh, for
on.
God's
on.
sake. What is?
Yeah, this
Oh
thing
wait,
is
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait. I've got this set in binary mode. Let's just roll all those damages again.
yeah. This thing is this thing is like wheezing and gasping for breath at this point.
Literally death by 1,000 cuts.
Garrett is up.
We haven't even done 30 hit points. Oh, geez, no, I rolled a 4. Oh!
Okay, that's not gonna do it. Rob, it's back to you.
Okay. Well, Slab's gonna go first this time, just for variety's sake. For a 4. Okay, Bleat. Slinging away. For a 15.
15. That's 15 hits.
there we go.
Can you spend luck on damage?
Okay.
Unbelievable.
At 1 point of damage, you feel this thing shudder, and its collection of farm implements dangling in the air stumbles backwards, goes crashing through some of the barrels that are laid around here, and goes crashing through the floor of the attic and into the hall below, where it continues to crash through the corridor below, and you hear it smash with a thud on the lower
First floor?
floor, the first floor. I didn't know where to say first floor or ground floor. My Europeanness was getting to me there. I was having a European moment, whether it's the ground or the first floor. So that's over.
Holy hell.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
staring down the 10-foot gaping hole that goes from the attic all the way down to the bottom, you can see this corpse that's covered in plaster dust, and you can see that it's this 10-foot tall,
Jeez.
huge naked creature that looks sort of like a baby, but then it has 2 pairs of arms and legs and these horrendous shark's teeth, these
Ugh.
large pointed ears,
Ugh.
and then you can see its eyes staring lifelessly up at you, and its eyes have double pupils like a goat's.
What?
Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, this is not good.
Did we succeed?
Loot the corpse.
No.
I don't think we've met Bessie or the grandpa yet.
This attic is now empty of its invisible baby. The walls and ceilings and rafters are festooned with the entrails of your compatriots. So you may want to take any of their gear.
Yeah, I'll gather up gear from
Yeah.
people.
I'll get my pitchfork back.
We got to go downstairs for that one.
Oh, yeah, darn it, you're right.
We can say you did that.
Okay. And it came back up. Got my pitchfork, guys.
See where that other room leads now. Down. Is that the only way we can go? Is down.
That's it.
I mean, there's no weird secret doors along the attic or anything like that?
No,
Poke around. No. It's just the size of the building.
the attic just runs the length of the building.
After exploring what we did, it seems like they spent a lot of time downstairs, not upstairs.
Did the baby happen to, or whatever this thing was, did it happen to crush the grandpa on his bed?
Oh,
Oh, Uncle Charles.
No.
so did it basically crash down into the first room that we were in, like with the fireplace?
Yes, let's say it did that. That's it. I like the sound of that. I was going to have it be in the corridor.
Did Uncle
Oh,
Charles sleep through all of that ruckus?
Well,
I
I
don't know.
mean, I think the attic doesn't go over the living room.
No, you're
It-
correct. It
It'd
doesn't.
have to be in the corridor
Yeah.
or in one of those
So
other
it's
rooms.
it's in the lower corridor,
Okay.
according to Mr. Architecture here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you're correct.
I can stack rectangles correctly.
Yes. Well, I can't clearly. So yes, it's lying in the lower corridor at this point, and it's very, very dead.
Unless we've like fixed the problem, I suppose we're still here, right? The only way we can go is back down, one way or another. We have a new way
Oh
down.
yeah,
which we haven't
you're
explored
waiting
yet.
for me to congratulate you? No.
It's not gonna happen yet. We haven't
No,
found
no.
Ike yet. We haven't found Grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Bessie?
Think about it for a minute. That wasn't the final boss.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. I realized that. Okay.
But yeah, I guess I say we just take the new way we found down to
Yeah.
see where that leads, and then I mean, if that's just going to lead into room 1-1, then we at least can have the map for downstairs, so we can kind of plan for next time and figure out what we want to do. But I mean, essentially,
From inside the
Yeah,
house,
I
we'll
think
take the from the secret room. We'll go down.
where do we come down?
Pretty much this room is empty. There's just a few bags of salt lying on the floor, and there is a door to the north and a door to the west.
Right. The only place we were unable to go to, we tried twice, was down into the stomach.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got too scared. We got too scared twice in a row. We couldn't get in there, and then we were surrounded and nearly killed. So
You've got Rob's two guys now.
Yeah. Reinforcements.
that'll help. I mean, I don't know what else we can do other than try again, explore here again, see if we can follow the blood trail, and there doesn't seem to be any other way, like no back entrance. No, so
What about the anus?
yeah.
What is that? Yeah, just go down into the anus. That's got to be fine.
Nothing bad will happen there.